This museum is one of 5 museums across Canada. The headquarter museum is in Saskatoon, and we have sister museums from Ontario to Alberta. Our particular branch was really founded in the 1950s by Nell Paulek and a group of women who were very passionate about Ukrainian culture and worked very hard to establish this museum. We're a small museum, but we have some very valuable artifacts. And it's kind of unusual because a lot of these were brought at the turn of the century. And these things have not always been able to be preserved in Ukraine. So people come here from Ukraine, other places, and they're amazed that we have preserved some of these items. And Canada is a great place to be able to preserve and showcase Ukrainian traditional culture and heritage, because we haven't been ravaged by wars like they have in Ukraine, so we're able to safeguard Ukrainian culture here. We have 2 concurrent exhibits. One is Embroidery Tells a Story, and that one we had showing during the winter, and it basically tells the ancient traditional stitches and how embroidery was done in the villages. On this Bukovinian mannequin, we have the jewelry. Women typically wore their coral, beads, and coins. They wore all of it to show their station in life and their wealth. Now the other exhibit, Finding a New Home, it deals with the first wave of settlers that came to Canada from Ukraine from 1895 to 1914. And it tells you about the various facets of their life coming here, what they brought with them, how they cooked and lived, some of the organizations that they started to form, because they were very community-minded. To them, church, community was very important, and that's partly how they survived. They helped each other. Because we're a seasonal museum, we're limited. We don't have any permanent staff. We're a working board, and we have students that we employ through Canada Summer Jobs. So we try to have 1 or 2 events a year, and we're also going to be having workshops. We're going to have a beading workshop, and we hope to celebrate our 75th anniversary.
This is my 3rd year working here as a summer student. I started in 2022 and I'm a curatorial assistant for this 3rd summer, and I'm involved in lots of things, including the design of the posters and technology and a bunch of things to run the museum. Being born in Ukraine and living there for 14 years, it's a really nice experience for me to come into the museum and see the shirts that I would see on the people. There is actually a shirt that looks similar to the one my grandma has. It's just really nice for me to have people enjoy this and me to help them see and share my experience about it. I really enjoy the culture and the atmosphere here at the museum, the community, and working with the Ukrainian people and spreading the word.